Hi, I'm Guna Mathivanan. Welcome to Simply Current Affairs. In today's Current Affairs Hitlist video series, we are going to discuss our 14th important Current Affairs Hitlist topic, PM JANMAN scheme. So before going into the topic, as you all know, we have launched two important courses, Current Affairs course 75x75 targeting 2026 prelims, as well as Economy full course targeting 2026 prelims. In the Current Affairs program, we will be covering 1000 plus topics in detail along with static linkage, and each class will be followed by a test. To know more information about this initiatives, you can click the link given in the description, or you can visit www.simplycurrentaffairs.com, or you can also WhatsApp to the number given in this video. Right. Pradhan Mantri JANMAN scheme. That is Pradhan Mantri Jan Jati Adivasi Nyaya Maha Abhiyan. See, this PM JANMAN scheme, it aims to achieve socio-economic progress among the particularly vulnerable tribal groups. The scheme aims to achieve socio-economic progress among the particularly vulnerable tribal groups. Now, doubt comes, who are particularly vulnerable tribal groups? As the name says, they are a subsection among the tribes who are more vulnerable when compared to other tribes. See, in India, we have 700 plus scheduled tribes. Among these 700 plus scheduled tribes, 75 tribes are classified as particularly vulnerable tribal groups because they are more vulnerable when compared to other tribes. Their assimilation with the mainstream society is very limited. They still follow a subsistence way of living, subsistence way of farming. They have very primitive technology. Their population is declining. Physically, they are isolated. They do not have a written language. So, they have a unique ethnic culture. In order to protect their interest, their ethnicity, their individuality, their culture, so government decided to classify them as particularly vulnerable tribal groups, and government comes up with various initiatives to help protect, support them. Right. So the name PVTG came only in 2006. Even before 1973, Weber Commission was classifying a section of the tribal groups who are more primitive as primitive tribal groups. Right. Primitive tribal groups was the name given in 1973 under the Weber Commission. Later in 2006, Ministry of Home Affairs, they changed the name into particularly vulnerable tribal groups. Right? So in India, in 18 states, you will see this particularly vulnerable tribal groups. 18 states and one union territory. In Andaman Nicobar, you will find PVTGs. Among the 18 states, it is Odisha which has the highest number of PVTG. You have 13 PVTGs in Odisha. And in Andhra Pradesh is the next state with highest number of PVTG, which comes around 12. So these are basics about particularly vulnerable tribal group. Now, what is this PM JANMAN scheme? See, this scheme was launched in the year 2023 on 15th of November. Okay, so why I am stressing on 15th of November? Because 15th of November is celebrated as Jan Jatiya Gaurava Divas. Right, 15th of November is chosen as the day to commemorate, to remember the contribution made by the tribal freedom fighters in India. And 15th November is the birthday of warrior Birsa Munda. Anyhow, now coming to the scheme. So I mentioned this PM JANMAN scheme aims to achieve socio-economic progress among the PVTG. So we discussed about PVTG. Now, how this socio-economic progress will be achieved? Under the program, the government is trying to intervene on 11 areas. So, 11 critical interventions. 11 critical interventions. In 11 areas, government is trying to intervene and help the PVTGs to achieve socio-economic progress. Sir, what are those 11 areas? These 11 areas includes providing pakka houses, concrete houses, providing roads, providing piped water supply, community water supply, mobile medical units, because PVTGs, they are relatively located in a distant region or isolated regions where we cannot construct a hospital, so we can have mobile medical units, okay, providing hostel and skill training centers, Anganwadi centers, multi-purpose centers. Multi-purpose centers is nothing but a place which can be used for multiple purposes. It can be maybe for community gathering, for any awareness campaigns, all these things, the centers can be used. And providing power supply, solar lighting, mobile towers, and what is this VDVK? Vandan Vikas Kendra. See, Vandan Vikas Kendra here, this VDVK is nothing but a self-help group made up of tribes. Vandan Vikas Kendras are self-help group made up of tribes. So here in this Vandan Vikas Kendra, the specific focus will be self-help group made up of particularly vulnerable tribal groups. So this Vandan Vikas Kendra is not about one self-help group, it's about multiple self-help group, okay, multiple self-help groups where PVTGs are the members. So first we will make a self-help group of PVTG, then we will bring many such self-help groups together, okay, and they will be formed into one production unit. They will be formed into one production unit. See, for example, one PVTG self-help group might have 20 members. Like that, you bring 15 self-help groups, then that group of self-help group, which is called as VDVK, Vandan Vikas Kendra, that will have around 300 members. Now 300 members is a big workforce. So what we will do, that big workforce will act like a unit, a factory, and Ministry of Tribal Affairs will be helping them to produce various products, okay, some tribal products, which will have a good market in the mainstream society. That is the idea of VDVK, right? So now you might have a doubt. Sir, all these are part of various schemes. The various ministries, they are implementing all these schemes under different scheme names, right? Then what is this PM JANMAN all about? So understand, your thoughts are correct, your question is correct. Under PM JANMAN, 9 ministries are coming together, including Ministry of Tribal Affairs. 9 ministries will come together. These 9 ministries, under various schemes, they are responsible for implementing these objectives. But now what happens under the PM JANMAN scheme, Ministry of Tribal Affairs will spearhead this initiative where it will coordinate the activities of all the ministries. A special focus will be given on this PVTG to ensure these services are delivered. Right? So, 9 ministries, they are implementing various programs with the similar objectives. Those various programs will be brought in together in such a way that PVTGs are getting benefited with these objectives. Clear? So this is about Pradhan Mantri JANMAN scheme. I hope you got clarity on particularly vulnerable tribal groups. I hope you got clarity on PM JANMAN program. So you also learned about November 15th, why it is celebrated. I also gave you an idea about this Vandan Vikas Kendra concept. Right? Now based on this, you set a question and give it in the comment section. The notes will be available in the description. You can click and download the content. Right friends, I hope all our initiatives are adding value in your preparation. I will see you tomorrow with another interesting Hitlist topic. Till then, bye. Take care from Guna Mathivanan.